power steering fluid, but I like to use.
Actually, I don't use 1250. I use an A1. It's an A1 drop.
Yep.
The grapefruit looks good.
A little bit. It's getting there. It was changed about 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. They're not really bad. They start getting red. It's getting close for us.
Sorry?
2 years is a good sign.
Depends on the color.
Brake fluid, yeah. It's not gonna last no more than 2 years. Depends on the car, how hot it's getting.
To give you guys an idea, I got one of those Eastwood cab plating kits, and 6-7 years ago I did one and not the other, just to see what the difference would be, and they were both shined up at the same time.
Did you hear that, Mr. Sweeney? Eastwood.
That's the same guys that do the paint for my exhaust manifold.
It's like $100 for the kit, right? It's just like a D battery up there to charge, and then buff it out a little bit on the wheel.
And I like that the spray they got for the exhaust manifold. Actually, we did his exhaust manifold. I spray exhaust manifold for 58 links, and 6 years later, still, you know.
You took them off and sprayed them. That's all.
Yeah, brush. Oh yeah, brush for hours. Exhaust manifold.
Can you do it on a wheel?
Not all. I mean, you can do the two, but you cannot between the mounting points on the cylinder here.
Can't get at it.
I do it with the drill, and it's rust wheel. Get all the rust out, spray the thing, and look great. And now, of course, the one I got for you, it's the new can, but I believe it's the same product. Because not Lincoln, 6 years later, still the paint. So you are in any shop, so you want him to bring the car to you to change the fluid to make some money. I mean, it's not bad, but it's getting there. We can see the color of the fluid is getting brown reddish. But what I recommend is every 2 years, just flush the system. Not only change the fluid, flush the whole system, let the fluid go out of there. You don't need the fluid on your master cylinders. Here, it's not going to do any damage, but it's going to damage the cylinders and the wheel cylinders. Wheel cylinders, the aluminum, and they don't like contaminated fluid.
I do that with a radiator as well. Change the radiator fluid every 2 years.
That prevents, that saves you money. Like I was telling you.
Well, I don't want the engine overheating and stuff either.
I was telling guys yesterday, my own cars, I changed the fluids, you know, the two Mercedes, 30,000 miles, I thought all the fluids already. Even if this is lifetime.
How often do you change like power steering fluid or transmission fluid, all the rest of them?
On this car?
Yeah.
I'm going to change it over 4 years.
Every 4 years. Yeah. I drive them a lot, so I change them kind of like if I make a trip back and forth across the country, I just have to change them all.
Depends how many miles you put in your car.
Yeah.
If it's a regular driving, let's say you put about 2,000 miles a year, in 4 years I'm going to change the lubricants, they hold better than the coolant or the brake. The oil, but the oil, I'll check it once a year or 3,000 miles. If I don't put 3,000 miles a year, I'm going to change the oil. I'm not going to leave it.
It's cheap compared to the engine and everything else.
Oh yeah. That saves you a lot of money down the road.
I know, don't worry about it.
It's called velvet green.
Oh, what I tell you.
You need to see it in the sunlight. Did you think it was black?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Black or blue, I thought.
No, and I said I thought it was black, but I just realized it's green. Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't
Velvet
again.
green.
Damn.
It's a very dark green color.
Yeah, now I see it.
You can see it easier in the broad daylight.
You rebuild this?
This shouldn't be leaking. Let's put a new one.
Yeah, that's what it says. You rebuild it?
Yeah, I replaced it a year ago. It was all rusted and corroded out, you know, because it's always got water in it.
Oh yeah, I did one couple of months ago. David Galvan was started leaking fluid.
Yeah.
Coolant everywhere. It was all.
I got it from Intro Car, and the biggest thing that I didn't like about it on the bottom is supposed to be the little brass tap,
Yeah.
right? Didn't fit off the old one, so I had to put just a little bolt in there. Unless I rethread this thing or.
It's the wiper model.
Wipers. Which they're all clogged up, corroded over, so they don't work either.
Just can't drive in rain.
Rain-X, which works better than wipers anyway.
Right.
The wipers actually work in here, and I've driven through Wyoming when it was snowing, but you clear off something like the size of a postcard. Driving like this, trying to see where you're going, you know. And you don't really want to be driving these in the snow.
Right.
It looks good. It's one piece.
Drives really well.
And it says you change your oil because it's going to be interesting to see.
Let's have a look.
It's going to be interesting to see.
See if I needed any.
The last couple of years I was telling the guys here, you guys change your oil, change your oil. They look at me like I'm from outer space.
What oil you
That has nothing to do with what you say about oil.
Yeah, maybe it's 3/4 of the core.
What oil you
And then
on these?
service a car
I put 20.
a couple of weeks ago, and you guys, it's worth it to see the thing.
Well, I like the 80 volts.
But I'm talking about the
Unless it's in this stuff.
Does castor oil have zinc in it? Zinc?
No,
No. Does it car need zinc additive?
just saying the oil, forget about the things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt the engine.
Yeah. This is a flat tappet cam.
If you bring you your car and I change the oil and I find this
Oh
in
my
there,
God, look at
that's
that.
not going to help you.
Yeah.
Any kind of oil
Right.
you're going to use, even
Wow.
if that oil.
Did that come out of my car?
That won't even drain.
No,
That's
no,
grease.
you know which car it
You
was.
got to wait for a warm day to change your oil.
You know which car it was.
What was that?
Roberts.
Really?
Which was the oil? So I'm not going to
The
worry about the zinc or
brown
anything
shadow.
else. I'm going to worry about this. This one, change your oil, and you're going to be fine. And there was about 2.5 inches slats on the oil pan. I got the oil pan out. There was a cave around the south part, because
Yeah.
of the oil of that poor engine. I was driving the car here. It was running good. It blew the gaskets halfway here. Head gaskets. Not because this. I was afraid for it. Crank, camshaft, bearings, after that oil. I drove the car around Houston about 70, 80 miles. It was doing fine. It was doing great, halfway stuff, overheating a little bit. I don't know how, not overheating, pull off the freeway. Soon I stopped, I saw white smoke on the tailpipe.
What kind of car was it?
67 Chevy.
So nobody's ever changed the oil. I wonder how many years or miles you got to go
That-
before it gets like that.
It wasn't only that. I found the filter. It's a kind like yours, but you know the crowd filters, they have that cone, that they have the washer in the bottom, they have the spring, then there is a cone,
Yeah.
seal for the bottom of the filter, and the filter at the top has the cone with the washer.
Dude, what a pain to put those in. All the little.
Yeah, they did the right thing, they threw it away, there was only a spring, and the filter was flopping around.
Doing
And the
nothing.
filter, the cone of the filter, it was on the bottom side. So there was no filtration, but you cannot clean this thing with the filter.
No.
To me, it looked like that oil and the engine was part of who knows for how many years.
Yeah.
So,
That's amazing.
change your oil and don't worry about the zinc. It's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to hurt anything.
You've been waiting all day to pour that out, haven't you? Somebody asked about oil. Look, here, I'll show you.
I mean, I opened
This is what you don't want to see.
Right, exactly.
I opened the plug and I saw some oil was coming out, you know, maybe 4 quarts. And I said, what the hell is going on here? And when I reached inside, I said, okay, oil pan out. It was leaking anyway. There was a leak. but I couldn't hold the oil pan. It was overweight.
It's like having an inch of grease in the bottom.
That's
Right.
like my blood with all the cholesterol in it.
Yeah.
We can try and stick some Lipitor in there, but it's probably easier to just change your oil.
Right. I take a lot.
Carpator. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Not to be confused with Viagra. That'll stiffen everything up.
Right.
And it's running for more than 4 hours. You better call a doctor.
No, I'm calling all my friends. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I tell you, the
That
biggest
dripping
problem
down
I
in
see is I'm starting to get rusty nuts and bolts and corroded Jubilee clips or whatever they call them in these things.
I got 2 girls come over.
Some of those
What-
got to
what
be
you-
changed.
And then
You keep the car up north summer?
and I gotta have some Bengay.
Well, it's been all over the country, but
Because
I'm
not for
heading
that,
to
it's my
California.
arm. Those girls never showed up.
California, it's a little better, yeah. But this, you know, check it out,
Yeah.
clean it. You can reuse it. It's, even if you put a new one, still you're gonna get some plastic. I'm
But
gonna
that's
put-
why I wanted to CAD plate some of the things like that to see how fast they rust up again or corrode up again, and they don't, which is pretty good.
The best thing is, you have all these bolts, but this, you can do that only when you have the engine out and
Yeah.
the side here.
Yeah.
And then you can set all the bolts, so they can inflate it.
And you do everything, yeah.
It'll be okay for years.
Yeah. Well, that's why I haven't done things like
That's the way to do that.
it would look beautiful to do what you were saying, take them out, paint them and everything like him, but I think you're going to have to take the engine out and everything else to do all of these. And I'm afraid they may be rusted together.
No, no. It's for my schnauzer. And he said, after you use this, I wouldn't ride a
The
horse.
brake lights are about this big. I'm trying not to get killed.
Okay, let's see the other one.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure it out.
This oil.
Oh, that's awful. It came out in the wrong part. Is it here today?
No, I don't think so.
It was going to be, but it didn't make it.
What is that?
Get a picture of the brake
This lights
extra
up,
brake light.
lights up the plate.
This is incredible. I mean, the whole car is.
And it reflects off the plate too, so you have more light. So it kills you at night.
Did you get this written down by? Something cool auxiliary brake light?
Write a story about this.
Yeah. Write a story about it.
Whatever you do, Mr. Bishop, do it fast because the car is going down.
You'll
All
get
right.
a better picture when it's up
Well,
in here.
That's why you don't know what it is.
Yeah, different, and it comes from the same well, and get a different read on the molecule structure. And so then what they do is they add oils to it, or not oil, but additives to, viscosity modifiers, detergents. Whereas the synthetic, what they do is they figure out the optimum really and it should take care of that issue. And once you get that done,
Don't shake it too hard with me under it.
It's not bad.
Try to hit my head first.
The bedding is a little bit loose. I don't know, have you done the beddings lately, grease and stuff like that?
Wow.
Do it in adjust.
Yeah.
And I run 5 to 30. They say that 80% of the
This you can see more oil, but it has a self-lubricating system. That's why you see all this oil like that.
So it's supposed to
You see all these little pipes? There's a thing called a
It's
one-shot or a
like
Beezer
a black
system. It's a
van.
little tank of of oil that's up on the
That's why it's
firewall.
always wet.
And it goes everywhere.
Working good?
like a little.
You see the little pipe? It shoots oil all over the place. It's supposed to be. All these little pipes you see running places.
Keep the parallelogram steering.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's that.
What do you put in that Beezer? What weight you put in there?
I put 2050 in.
2050?
Same as the engine oil.
Okay.
Because what I have enough from the engine, just go
Yep, yeah.
dump it off in the tank.
What's amazing is how that changes.
Oh, yeah. My guess is I never pay attention.
That's good. That's actually what you want. That's good. Yeah, that's good. I
What do you think? You're going to the... You're going to the cloud now? You're going back on the old cars now?
I'm just taping this for Tom.
Ah, okay.
But I'll put it on YouTube and you'll be famous.
Yeah.
Witness protection probably wouldn't like that, though.
How's the brakes? Holding good again?
Yeah, okay. First thing I did when I got the car about 15 years ago, I changed over brake cylinders, a couple of them were leaking. One of them wasn't even working to the right angle. How much of a problem is it when you see sort of some of the donuts getting dried out? And
I'm going to wait till the day they're going to start falling apart.
Is that what you-
Yeah,
I mean-
they're very dry. But they're not going to still it's going to flex.
yeah. So not a big deal yet.
Not yet. But if they start, if pieces start coming out of the bridge,
Start falling off, yeah.
then it's not going to last very long. You have some seat belts up there? I think this is seat belt.
Yeah, yeah. I put some seatbelt in. I feel safer even if it's not. Don't take it off.
This thing is loose.
That's why you come up here and look,
and,
huh?
and the leaf springs are off alignment now. You see it almost all the way.
Oh, yeah. Is that because we're up on the lift?
You did no. That's loose. You did some work on this? On the leaf springs?
Yes, on it, but I can't remember if it was this side or that side. One of the leaves was broken.
This
It wouldn't matter if it just fell off.
Oh my God.
What's that that's loose?
What's that holding in? Oh, that's the bolt for the cover or for the spring?
For the leaf spring.
Well, let's tighten these up before I start driving 1,000 miles. Man.
Oh yeah, they could use a little tightening.
Well, yeah.
When you're a bust, it might be the
It's
latter.
all hanging, and we have to use a jack to lift up that spring so we can put the bolt in there.
Aren't you glad
That's
you put
why
it on the lift?
That's why we put them up on lifts. Well, I don't have a lift, so it's hard to get under these things.
Well, that's right.
This we can ride. Don't look at me. We can ride these. We almost lost the right leaf spring.
Yes.
Bolts that are loose.
I'll make a note to the insurance company.
Yeah.
Let's tighten
We have it on video that he's now aware of it. Yes.
Let's tighten it
Yeah,
up
we're gonna
so I
tighten
don't
this
have
one.
to call the insurance company.
This one, I don't think we can put it. We have to lift up the car.
Yeah.
From the,
Well, then
we can do this
tighten that.
outside. Yeah, we can tighten that.
Do we need a wrench for that?
Part of it. Glad we put it up on the lift. That could have been a disaster in the middle of New Mexico somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. Oh yeah, that's lose the differential.
And that would ruin the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Then your day would be shot.
Is this the 90 weight?
Every 4 years or so. But after this long trip, I may change it as well.
So we find one problem with your car, but it's a very serious problem. Yeah.
See, there's the brief. See, it's throwing a little, so that's good.
That means somebody put some grease in there.
Yeah.
It's a good idea every once in a while.
What's wrong in the front shaft? The lift spring. The circle is
Bolt up
loose,
there.
and the mounting bolts. I mean, the thing was like that, and one bolt is not even there, but we can put it now there because the whole lift spring has moved. We can do this outside with the jack, because here it's done. I don't think I'm going to be able to put that bolt. Let me try it.
You put a wrench on it?
No.